Hey everybody. So this is kind of a different video. Um really it's going to be really short, and just if you don't understand the new fascination with Steam and Linux, these games are all native to Linux. Now Ticket to Ride is kind of not. Ticket to Ride is actually a has a Linux version, but only about half the DLCs are are adopted to Linux. And I have most of them. So actually, this version of Ticket to Ride that I have in here is actually a Windows version. Um, these are all Windows game only games, or Windows and Mac OS, and they are all running on Proton. This game is ancient. This game is ancient. Um, these are both games I bought when they came out, 80s ish. They're just games I love to play. Total Annihilation is one of those games I played way too much. I also have a bunch of games on GOG. I buy different things on GOG. I try to buy things that are Linuxy. I really do like GOG, but I'm not going to compile Proton versions and run them through the installer and everything else. GOG has a much more liberal return policy, so sometimes I just try things, and if they don't work, I return them. Sometimes I have to buy them here and they work, but if they're there, they don't work. It isn't running Linux isn't as quote unquote easy, but then again, how many times do you reinstall Windows in like a 5 year period because it keeps crashing on you? So, like I said, a different video. It really just kind of trying to show you, and this is all the games I have installed now. I have a lot more games, and not all of them work. I mean, I owned Windows for years. I played on Steam for years prior. It's just what happens. Some of them work, some of them don't. Some don't work initially, and then later on they do work because they keep updating Proton. Um, I like Steam, but I like GOG too. One of the things I did buy on GOG that is Linux based is a game called, it's the Pathfinder game. It's awesome. I mean, if you want an old fashioned, let's do a dungeon crawl kind of game, it starts off with a little bit of a story and goes into, I don't know. I haven't gotten. It's one of those games that takes a lot of time. Like Civ. Civ can take hours. Um, right now, I'm kind of on a survival game, fascination. Obviously. Oh, wait a minute. Do we not have? I don't see subsistence in either list. I believe this. Let me go here. This is definitely early access, but it runs beautifully. I've made a few videos. I made a couple videos. For some reason, Windows 7 or better. You know. So, add to my Proton single game. Oh, I guess these aren't. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, it's been added. So anyway, that's basically the gist of this video. If you're kind of scared, grab an old laptop or something, throw Mint on it, try it. It's really wonderful. Once everything starts working, you kind of never have to fix it. There's an update thing here. It doesn't force you. It's not like Windows where you can't shut your PC off for 6 months because it's going to do an update that you don't want it to do. It doesn't do that. I love it. Anyway, that's the gist of the video. Enjoy. Bye.